Welcome everyone to another episode of the Northamptonshire series. Today is the start of the 20 over trophy, but before we get into that, I'll just update you guys with recent results. Just quickly, Lancashire beat us by 68 runs, but we'll just go over the game very quickly. We rolled them for 193 and I thought, yes, good all-round bowling performance, get a score of around 300 and will be in command of this game. But they bowled exceptionally well and skittled a pretty frail middle to lower order, which has been all season, all out for 183, and they had a lead by 10. They had a massive second innings with Glenn Maxwell. He's been a nemesis all season, 104 in their score. And the wickets shared between our seamers again, who have been absolutely outstanding all season. So chasing a decent total, we put up a decent effort. Well, Richard Levy did, and there wasn't too much else, which was quite a shame. So we ended up losing that game. The next game, we had a draw with Derbyshire. So batting first, they got 245. And I've been giving the 17-year-old off spinner a bit of a go. Pretty economical, getting a few wickets here and there. That's all I want from him at this stage. I'm pretty pleased with how he's been going. And Hutton and Sanderson, those two have been, no words can describe how good they've been this season. In response to 245, we got 299. We kind of crumbled towards the end again. I've tried a few different things to try and patch it up. Bavuma and Rossington within the runs there. So we had a little bit of a lead, but Derbyshire batted well in their second innings and posted a reasonable score, which put the game beyond doubt. The part-time offie getting 2 for 17 was the pick of the bowlers. So in response, we did struggle a wee bit. We had to battle very hard. Like the middle order had to step up because of the failures at the top this time, and Rossington and Kyo did the job for us. But let's get into the T20 games, guys. Pretty much 3 games on the video today. We have to get through quite a schedule. I'll be back with the team in a sec. Rightio, back here with the squad that will take on Durham in our opening 20 over trophy fixture. Brought in the overseas professionals. They're not in very good form though, which is a concern. We've got Pretorius and Ashraf 7 and 8, which should give us a bit of a boost to the batting towards the back end of this innings. I believe that's Graham White. Yep, we brought him in. He's decent slow left armour. Cotton, Mazrabani, seamers there. Got the part-time offies of Cobb, who's been promoted to opening with Vasconcelos, and Anderton's back in the team after having a rest after pretty much playing every game to date. Just to update people too, we got a few youth players that we could try out. I'm not going to try out any of them. I don't think any of them are in any good form to justify any play time. Without further ado, let's get straight into the fixture here. I'm only allowed to play 2 overseas players per match, so I have to get rid of probably take the all-rounder out and put in, we'll put Zaib in. So we have a couple of spin options. Rotate the 2 overseas professionals round. So we are bowling first. First 6 overs, of course, we have to keep the field up, and then I'll just spread the field as much as possible. So Pretorius instantly makes an impact, takes all 3 stumps to the ground of Bancroft. They've got Ben Stokes in their team, so we're going to have to watch out for him. Just going to open up with Mirzabadi 3 up front. Very expensive. Going to bring the 2 spinners on. They're 71 for 2 after 6 overs. That is very concerning. We'll just have to try and spread our field as much as possible. And just hopefully we can defend some runs here. So we'll just go for the wickets. I'm just going to quickly readjust this as quickly as possible. Just got to have men on the rope protecting the boundaries. These 2 are not containing them a wee bit to short now. So that's Darcy Short. That's their overseas professional. Good T20 option too. At the end of the day. Pegged it back pretty nicely, those two. They bowled well in tandem there. We'll get Cotton into the attack. Just going to get the, probably get a few more fielders out. Probably put a guy on the fence there as well. Watch Ben Stokes here. He's working it all around the wickets. Pretty happy with that field. Got the key wicket of Stokes. We contained him pretty well. 20 off 19 balls. We've been pretty good since we've had the ability to spread the field out. I'm going to bring Blessings Mizrabani back. Spread this out again. Put that guy on the fence. I'm going to make this field here too. So it's a real basic field. I just set it for every every batsman that comes in the T20 format, instead of reshuffling things around. That's a good enough field anyway. It covers basically all the main hitting boundaries. Got a few guys in close there as well. I'm pretty happy with that. They'll get easy singles in that, but I'm not too phased about that. They've had a 6, but he's responded well back. Cotton. Got Alex Hales coming in now. Just shows you the depth at Durham. 15. Pretorius coming back into the attack. Make sure we get that field out. Just made a mistake there of not putting it out for our Pretorius. Oh, good last over, lads. Cotton. Cotton was a pretty good performance there. He recovered well. Like, they were 71 for 1 after 6 overs, I believe. So getting them to 172 for 8. Pretty good. Cotton, 3 for 29. Those are his best figures in the format. And Pretorius, 2 for 35. Be interesting to see how we go here. Yeah, we've lost the wicket straight away. Mark Wood gets the wicket. Not the best of starts. Levy's going to have to play a very pivotal role here. He is a specialist, say the least, at this format. Ben Stokes into the attack now. Nice shots. Kolb had a pretty good one-day campaign. I'll just have a look at his stats and just showcase his Challenge Trophy form. Didn't get a score there, but he was solid. Average of 49, got 103 50s. I think these two are going to be the key to the innings, actually. They need to perform. Bavuma, he's gone for 4. And now we've got the young 17-year-old who's on his debut. And he's out for a Goldie on debut. You'll remember that for a long time. Such a shame. I was looking forward to seeing him how he goes. He is quite aggressive. Levy with a couple of big 6s off Ben Stokes' bowling. Trying to resurrect this run chase. It's a big over that. Really need Wakely to hang around. We've got Pretorius and Zaid still hang around. So can Graham White. They're going to have to play a very good role. As Levy just is teeing off. He just the last though. Can't be 40 off 15 balls. And he nearly has been caught. He's been dropped. Kind of in the game, and Levy has lost his wicket. 47 off 19 balls. Didn't last as long as I would have liked, and now we're 74 for 5 in dire straits. And the middle to lower order is a problem of ours at the moment. So it's going to be a hard press to get something respectful on the board. This is bad for our net run rate as well. Bad wee shot. Cotton, Dwayne Pretorius. Can he bat a wee bit at this level? He can. He's got a decent strike rate. 93 for 8 after 10 overs. Doesn't look like we're going to bat our 20 as well. That's a very, very embarrassing batting effort. Apart from Richard Levy, next highest score was 13 from Joshua Cobb. So not the best way to start in the competition. Thought we bowled well. Mark Wood, classy act, very, very decent international cricketer. So yeah, we are in last place. We'll go and get ready for the next game. May make a few changes, and there's a big blow. Our youngster is out for 5 weeks, so we're going to have to be trying something a bit different. Couple of changes going into the second game of the 20 over trophy against Nottinghamshire. Forced change and Rossington having to come back in. He's in good form anyway, but for our 17-year-old Anderton, who's fortunately picked up that injury, and I've brought in Neil Buck for the spinner Zaib. So hopefully we have a better batting performance. A bit frail still in that batting, I feel, but let's see if we can continue on. They've got a lot of class on their side. Pattinson, Christian, just good players for this format. So we will opt to bowl first. I prefer probably chasing. First 6 overs are crucial again, just not to concede too much. 215, we'll bring in Buck. We've got the wicket of Slater for 16. And we've got Cotton there. 60 for 1 after 6 overs. Now we can sort of spread the field out. So we'll just get that out immediately for cover those shots. So White, hopefully that wasn't a bad over. 9 off it. Neil Buck, right. So we really need some wickets here. 80 for 1 after 8 overs is real concerning. So that's Alex Hales here. I'm pretty sure we played at A. Hales last game. I think that's the international cricketer. I was wondering why that Hales we're playing was a bit too low. Right, Neil Buck. It's been a bit expensive. Cotton will have to come back into the attack. Yeah, next season we'll definitely look for just a good bowler to sort of take charge of this attack. Like the first class stuff's all sorted. Like got decent bowlers there, but just limited overs bowlers we are struggling a little bit. As we've got Ben Duckett out for 12. Another reasonably good spell. The run rate is tightening up a wee bit, and we are starting to take some wickets. So I'm really happy with how Blessing Razabani bowled 2 for 25. Got the pace of Dwayne Vittorius. Just going to get that field nice and spread. Right, we might just change that a wee bit. No, only can have 5 in. We'll bring that guy up. Let's hope the guy bowls a good length. Change that up a bit. Yep, happy with that field. It's nice there. Torres will get Cotton. Just going to keep changing it up. Really, just to try and stem the flow runs. They're in a reasonably good position to get a big score. Torres again. Just wish that field would stay the same instead of swapping it all the time. It is. It is. Last over, and they have posted a pretty telling score. 180 for 4. 185 for 5. Timor 74 of 45, and Hales 46 of 25 are the two standouts there. We've done pretty well to restrict to there. But it's gonna be an interesting run chase. That is not the start that we wanted. Richard Levy is going to have to play another good knock. Hopefully Cobb can get going this time. Levy's gone, so we've lost 2 wickets for just 5 runs. This could be another massacre on the cards. Just need some guys to step up just a little bit. Give ourselves a chance, you know, like we're capable of chasing 185. Got enough batting to do it on the day. Cracking shot. That's a massive 6 there. And he's gone for 15. Just a little mini start from Cobb. He got about 13 in that first game. Looked good and then got out. Now it's looking pretty bad. 32 for 4 after 3.3 overs. We only batted like 10 overs in the last game. We definitely need to work on making sure we bat our 20. Carlos Wakely. Rebuild the innings just slightly. 57 for 4 after 6 overs. They were 60, I believe, without loss after 6 overs. So the comparisons are pretty close. It's just the wickets. And this down. Nice shot from Bavuma. Crashing to the boundary. Wakely through there. So these two are starting to form a reasonable partnership. Nice shot from Bavuma. Just an edge. Hardly have any slips in the T20 game, really, because of the nature of it. Maybe the first 6 you may have one. Got it. And Bavuma's gone for a well-compiled 35, but not carrying on. Wakely, 40 off 24. And that's the 100 up for the team. In the 11th over. Let's chase us on if we can get through the next few overs without losing a wicket. It's going to be hard to do though. Oh, that's a silly-ish run. Got away with it though. 114 for 5. 12 overs. Need 9 and over from the last 8. Is definitely gettable. Nice shot. Bit of an edge, but it was well played again. Torres is playing a good knock here. This is a good over. Exactly what we wanted. And it's kick-started his innings too. We're going at 10s. The overseas professional doing what he's meant to be doing. Come on, Wakely. Just got to hang in there, man. That innings needed to go further again. 32 off 21. 40 needed off basically 5.3 overs. It is getting pretty close. Just the wickets in hand and the batsmen to come are not exceptional by any stretch of the imagination. And that's an exceptional over. That's taken the wind out of our sails. It's a silly run. He's running. That was run out. Have to see this again. This is out by a mile. That is out by a mile. We should be 8 down, but never mind. That's a controversial call. Nice shot from Whites. Come on. 27 needed off 18 deliveries. One big over from Wakely. Takes the single. Gives it to White. He's giving the tail enders too much of the strike, and White has delivered a 6. Nice shot. Oh, he's got it through, and it's gone for 4. 171 for 7. Another 4. So we need 10 off 12 deliveries, 5 off 6. Nice shot from Wakely. Takes all the pressure off. And that hopefully is a magnificent little run chase. And Wakely, brilliant. 77 off 47. Well supported by Bavuma and Pretorius. And the controversial call of that run out, White got 2 4s and a 6 after that. That was the difference. And then he tied his highest score. Magnificent to get that. I didn't think we'd get that position we're in. We just always felt a little bit behind. It's good to get a win in the trophy. And the final game of the video, guys, I will probably just have a wee look at the form and make some changes. A few changes from the last game with that victory. I've taken out the spinner Graham White, put Zaib in just for his economy rate, 6.75 in that first game. White has been going at 8. It's been a bit expensive. The bowling's been expensive in general, but just to see if we can tighten up things there. I bought in Thurston for the struggling keeper there. He needs to get some form. But yeah, apart from that, that was their only real change. Just hopefully these guys deliver. And hopefully Thurston has a good game on debut. So here we'll probably opt to bowl in this game. I like I said, chasing. First 6 overs is really important. Just need to get a few strikes. Pretorius gets swapped out. Neil Buck will come in. Good over. Bring the spinner in for 1. And we've got the wicket of Ian Bell. And that's our best power play yet. Spread the field. Got the spin options here. I've got a few fields that I could go with. I like that field. That field just covers all my options. Gives them the easy singles and whatnot, but in T20 you need to score very quickly. We just want to slow the rate down. I think this is a good option, bringing this guy in. He looks like he can be quite economical. Neil Buck. Alright, so we'll get his field back. Just wish we could just have that field consistently. This is good tidy bowling at the moment, just forcing the error. These two bowled exceptionally well. Ambrose is gone now. 4 overs, 2 for 23, 4 overs, 2 for 28, exceptional bowling. Pretorius will come back into the attack. What we want, well, those fields are not ideal. They need something in this game where you can just have that field consistently. So that is there. Good bowling performance so far. Rizabani. Been a wee bit expensive there. We've just got to peg it back to about 170 and it's chaseable for us. Good finish, really, from Burgess. 6 4s and 2 6s, 45 of 19. That is really good batting. The Australian there, Agar, getting dismissed. Good over from Cotton. Magnificent bowling. Savani, right. Finished strongly here. Jeetan Patel. Let's get him out. Okay, 166 for 9. Generally another reasonable performance. Standouts were obviously the guys I mentioned just before. So hopefully we can chase these down. Not ideal. Cobb, 3 failures pretty much at the top. And Levy has gone for a golden duck. So at the start, again, just really hurting the guys. Getting off to a good start is really important because it sets the tempo. Like, since we've lost a few wickets now, if we lose another one, we've got to sort of rebuild for a while, and the run rate just gets out of hand in T20. Nice shot from Bavuma. Pretty much know they're going for 4 at an edge there. That is just a single. Wasn't in. Nice shot. 41 for 2 after 4 overs. Jeetan Patel is just a good quality overseas player. Operating with 2 spinners now. Agar and Patel, the 2 overseas. Why is that their imports? So we're just building. We're building this innings. We need 8.1 runs per over. That's manageable. 1 boundary per over. Rest of singles, and we practically get there. Be interesting to see how Thurston goes under pressure too. Like, he's been in the squad since the start of the season. Just hasn't had an opportunity yet. And now's his chance, really, to get something to impress me. Till he gets a few more goes. Someone's got to cover that Anderton gap. Thurston's gone for 1, so he hasn't taken his chance. Wakely was exceptional in the last game. 79 for 4 after 10. Again, I feel as though I've lost too many wickets in the first block of 10 overs. Nice little cheeky run. That's Roslington's 50. 86. 9 nines per over now. Rate sneaking up. Say advantage is in the favour of Warwickshire. As we get that down the ground. 101 for 4. Nice shots. This keeper's been really good this season. He's been really impressive when he's delivered. 65 of 44 is not enough. We need that to last a bit longer. Agar Torius, who was really good in the win. He got a good score and he's gone cheaply here though. So this is not looking good. We're going to try and bat our 20 out. Get some respectability. 119 for 6. Oh, that's poor keeping. That was pretty easy grab too. 4 for 6. Chasing really hard in this game. 39 required, 7.8. It's just the wickets in hand. It's just really going to let us down, I think, here. Just got to drag it deep. Like 24 off the last 2 or something may give us a chance. We have one got over. And Cotton smashes a 6. This game's on. Didn't think we'd win this game. There is a chance now. This is a good over again. Decide to tackle attack Mills. Brilliant over, and that is only 5 required off 2 overs. And what a exceptional chase in the end. It looked for all money that they were going to win, and Wakely, with a 42 off 21, has surged us to victory. So we've started the trophy pretty good, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed the video too. I am pretty happy with that start for the trophy. We'll have a look at the fixtures, as we always do. We'll probably pop in for around about these 2 games here before the county championship. That would be good. Lancashire and Leicestershire, both night games. Hopefully we see you again for the next episode of International Cricket Captain, the Northamptonshire series.